What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this video, we got some good and bad news. Going to be covering them both as Michigan loses 3 key players to the transfer portal. Going to be going over all those and what they mean, plus who will replace those players. And we're also going to be talking about some recruiting news as 2 huge 2024 Michigan targets announce their decision tomorrow, and all signs are pointing towards Michigan for both of those recruits. We're going to be talking about all that in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so we got some good and we got some bad news in this video, but let's go ahead and start with the bad news, and that is the transfer portal departures. So the first player who entered the transfer portal on the Michigan football team was AJ Henning, the senior wide receiver for Michigan. He announced earlier today that he has entered the transfer portal, posted on Twitter saying, "Thank you, Michigan." He also said that being a Michigan man has taught me things far beyond the football field, and I will carry that with me for life. He also thanked Coach Jim Harbaugh and the rest of the staff and also his teammates. And he said, "I will be entering my name into the transfer portal. Go Blue forever." Now, Michigan used Henning as a wide receiver, and we also used him for the kick and punt returns. Henning was actually a 2-time All-Big Ten selection as a return man. He appeared in 33 games in a Michigan uniform, and he also had 25 career receptions for 198 yards and also 15 carries for 186 yards and 2 touchdowns in his career at Michigan. He also returned 17 kicks for 241 yards and a touchdown in his career, and he also had 57 punt returns for 475 yards and a touchdown. We'll definitely miss him, especially on punt returns and special teams. That's what I actually want to talk about, is who will return punts and kickoffs for Michigan now that AJ Henning is gone. Obviously, best of luck to Henning wherever he goes. He won 2 Big Ten championships for Michigan and helped Michigan beat Ohio State 2 years in a row. He didn't really play at wide receiver that much last season, especially towards the end of the season. We were just kind of using him for a kick and punt returner, but a couple options for the punt returner and kick returner is Roman Wilson. He actually returned 5 kickoffs for 115 yards in 2022, and he is a speedy wide receiver. Another guy is freshman Samaj Morgan. His nickname is Jukebox, and there's a reason to that because he jukes people when he returns kicks. He was an outstanding kick returner at high school at West Bloomfield High School, and we also saw Samaj Morgan fielding punts in the spring game, so that could be a role that Michigan puts him on as a freshman. I wouldn't mind it because he had some crazy, insane kickoff and punt returns in high school. So those 2 guys I think would probably be your best option. There are other players. Let me know in the comment section down below who you want to see as Michigan's punt and kick returner. But the next guy who hit the portal is Michigan senior safety RJ Moten. This one was quite a surprise to me as he actually started in a lot of games for Michigan. He appeared in 29 games with 15 starts. However, his playing time did start to diminish last year with competition at the safety position. But as a junior last year, he appeared in all 14 games, playing in defensive back in 13 games. He also had 10 starts at safety. He had 31 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 1 interception, 2 breakups, and 2 quarterback hurries. So we're definitely losing depth here, but you know, there is competition at the safety position. We have junior Rod Moore and also senior Makari Page coming back next year, so they will likely be the starters. And we also have very talented sophomores out of Zeke Berry and Keon Sabb, who obviously has made moves this spring and will compete for time at the safety position. So we should be good at the safety position. We got lots of talent there, and but best of luck to RJ Moten. He definitely was a great player here, made some great plays, and also helped Michigan beat Ohio State back-to-back years and win a Big Ten championship back-to-back years. And then another guy who is entering the transfer portal is linebacker Nakai Hill-Green. This one just came out about an hour ago. Now, we haven't seen Nakai Hill-Green play in a very long time. He missed the whole season last year due to an injury, and he actually just started to get back in practice with Michigan this offseason. This one, while it may come out of nowhere, it is kind of no surprise here because Michigan has a lot of talent in the linebacker room right now. And speaking about his injury, Hill-Green said that it was one of the hardest things in my life. He said, I practiced and I just kept trying to push through it. I would push through it during the week, prepare for the game. And he said that's why some games I dressed because I was actually trying to play, but it just wasn't worth it. And this offseason, he said, now I feel like I'm back and I'm better. I'm just ready to prove it. But he will be entering the transfer portal and playing for another team. Best of luck to him, though. He's another senior linebacker. But Michigan has a lot of talent, like I said, at the linebacker position. We have Junior Colson, Ernest Hausman, Michael Barrett. We also have sophomore Jimmy Rolder, junior Jaden Hood, and sophomore Micah Pollard. So lots of talent there. No surprise Nakai Hill-Green is entering the transfer portal. But now let's go ahead and talk about some good news. And it's Michigan football recruiting. Michigan has a potential 2 commits tomorrow coming. So the first one I want to talk about is the 4-star 2024 defensive lineman Jared Smith. He's from the state of Connecticut, and on 24/7 Sports Rankings, he's ranked 230th nationally, and he announced on Twitter a couple hours ago that he will be announcing his commitment tomorrow. And right now, Michigan currently has 4 crystal ball predictions going in their favor, and all 4 of those predictions were just made 3 days ago. He's a 6'3", 265-pound defensive lineman. He also has a crystal ball prediction in for Kentucky, but that was put in 2021. So all signs are pointing towards Michigan right now, as they should be able to land Jared Smith to be another huge addition to Michigan's 2024 recruiting class, as he announces his decision tomorrow. And another guy who is announcing his decision as well is Brady Prescorn, the 2024 4-star tight end from Rochester, Michigan. He's ranked 56th nationally on 24/7 Sports Composite Rankings, ranked as the number 2 tight end in the class. And Michigan currently has 3 crystal ball predictions going in their favor, including one of them that just got put in today from Sam Webb. And if you guys remember, Brady Prescorn actually took a picture with Michigan commits Jordan Marshall, Jaden Davis, and Blake Frazier. All 3 of them have already committed to Michigan. He's the only one left in this picture that hasn't committed, and he could be committing to Michigan tomorrow. So it could be a busy day for Michigan on the recruiting trail, as Michigan is looking to land 2 huge commits in the 2024 class. We will obviously be covering it on this channel, so be on the lookout for those videos tomorrow. I'll most likely be making 2 separate videos for both of them if they commit to Michigan. Should be a fun day, and I can't wait to cover it. Brady Prescorn, by the way, is a 6'6", 225-pound tight end. He is just a huge target for Michigan, especially that he is from Rochester, Michigan. But other than that, that's going to wrap up today's video. We had some good and some bad news in this video, but if you guys did go ahead to enjoy, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, also comment down below and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.